Lane 6, Kerron Stewart of Jamaica, part of the Jamaican sweep in the 100, dead heating for the silver.
The pride of St. Catherine, Jamaica, silver medalist already at these games, and she looks very relaxed. That's a good indication. Lane 6, perfect for her. She's a taller athlete, gets her off that turn early.
Lane 7 is American Marcia Hooker.
Now, Marcia Vett, at the Olympic trials for the USA, waited late to run down some athletes on the home stretch. She cannot do that tonight. She has to be in it early to give herself a legitimate chance at a medal.
Marcia Vett, a former Texas Longhorn. Lane 8, Sharon Simpson of Jamaica. Again, she was part of that Jamaican sweep at 100 meters with the dead heat for second.
And her being in lane 8 makes her very dangerous. She already has a medal. That's always a psychological edge. This is all icing. She already has the cake. And from lane 8, she's going to be very, very dangerous. She runs the turn extremely well and starts well.
And in lane 9 is Muna Lee, 5th in the 100 meters last Sunday, and the former LSU All-American.
And Muna's in this outside lane because she did not run a particularly good semifinal. Disappointment for her, I'm sure, in that 100, not getting a medal. Here's a chance at redemption. I think this is her better event. Allison Felix on the left, Veronica Campbell-Brown on the right. Since 2004, when Campbell-Brown won, Allison Felix has dominated this matchup. But tonight, if Allison Felix does not run the first 50 meters and put herself within striking distance of Veronica Campbell-Brown, this race is going to look like a carbon copy of 2004 because you are not going to run down Veronica Campbell-Brown from behind.
Light rain has begun to fall here as we await the gun in the 200 meters. And it is a fair start. Veronica Campbell-Brown comes away quickly. So does Kerron Stewart. And Allison Felix trying to keep pace. Muna Lee in the outside lane. Top of the home straightaway. Veronica Campbell-Brown is in front. Another Jamaican shows the way down the home stretch. Allison Felix trying to close Kerron Stewart and Muna Lee. But it will be Veronica Campbell-Brown to get it. Allison Felix finishing second. The same 1-2 result as Athens.
And not just a great run, but a fantastic time. New personal best by more than 0.2 of a second for Veronica Campbell-Brown. And that looked exactly like the 2004 Athens final. Veronica Campbell-Brown has the collection of medals she does, including 2 golds now in successive 200-meter Olympic finals, because when the gun goes off, she is gone. This race was over at 50. She jumped on Allison Felix, something awful, and it was all downhill from there. Allison Felix never recovered, and she was never really pressed. And Allison Felix has to be happy. I am really surprised that she hung on for the silver because, quite frankly, the way she's been looking through the rounds, I thought it was possible that she could slip to bronze the way Kerron Stewart had been looking. She did well to hang on for the silver. So 2 consecutive bronzes, 2 consecutive silvers for Allison Felix, and 2 consecutive golds for this lady here, Veronica Campbell-Brown. So dominant because she does not falter. When the gun sounds, Veronica Campbell-Brown, third from the right, jumps on Allison Felix, and this is where she gets all the advantage she will need. At 100 meters, she's 2 meters clear, and as I said, this woman, since she lost at 100 meters at the Jamaican Olympic trials getting 4th, she has been unstoppable. She came here and defends her Olympic 200-meter crown and made it look easy. This was never in doubt. If you let Veronica Campbell-Brown come off the turn ahead, you give yourself an uphill battle because she is so strong and so focused in a final, it is almost impossible to catch her from behind as Allison Felix and Kerron Stewart, as you see her to her right, find out. It simply is impossible to overhaul her in an Olympic final.
We saw how close Allison was to her family, her dad, the former minister, and being consoled by them now. Allison in tears.
And Tom, I'm very familiar with this family. I can tell you the disappointment on Allison's face is because she knew that she had a chance, given her last year's season, to come here and upset Veronica Campbell-Brown. And I am sure that something has been wrong with Allison through the round. She said she herself did not know what it was, but there has been something suspect in her form. She has not looked like the Allison Felix of 2007. Take a look at Allison Felix in between the two Jamaicans in the blue. Has not looked like herself all of 2008. You see a kind of up and down motion to her form, which is not normally there. And I think that's the reason why she was never really able to give Veronica Campbell-Brown a good run for her money.
So Veronica Campbell-Brown wins her second consecutive gold, 21.74. Second straight Olympic silver for Allison Felix as the Jamaicans run 1-3. Kerron Stewart got the bronze, Lee fourth, and Hooker fifth.